Coming up next on Action News Now at 6, a chili cook-off to benefit veterans took place in Butte Meadows today. We'll take you there. Plus, the lava fire in Shasta County burned 10 acres before firefighters stopped forward progress this afternoon. But first, Anderson police are asking for your help in finding this missing 16-year-old who was last seen nearly 3 weeks ago.
Covering Northern California. You're watching Action News Now. Coverage you can count on.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Mayfield. We begin tonight with Anderson police asking for your help in locating a runaway 16-year-old named Jason Barkley. According to police, Barkley was last seen on June 1st and last spoke with family on June 4th. His phone has been disabled and his social media accounts are deleted. Barkley stands at 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighs 140 pounds, and has a short bowl haircut. Possible locations for Barkley include Bruce Drive in Anderson, Happy Valley, Shingletown, and the Weaverville areas. If you know anything about Barkley's current whereabouts, you're encouraged to contact Anderson Police. Firefighters have stopped forward progress on the lava fire in Shasta County after it burned 10 acres of vegetation this afternoon. According to CAL FIRE, the flames broke out around 2:18 p.m. in the area of Lava Lane and Campo Dios Road to the northeast of Cottonwood. Multiple air and ground resources were used to put out the fire. No evacuation orders or warnings were issued, and the cause is being investigated. We have an update for you on the 8 lightning fires that burned parts of the Plumas National Forest yesterday. The Forest Service says all 8 fires are controlled and in patrol status now. These photos were from the Conklin, Turner, and Fraser lightning fires yesterday. The Forest Service says no new fires have been discovered as firefighters continue to monitor conditions and look for holdover lightning fires. Fire season is here, and if you don't know your evacuation zone, no need to worry. We got you covered here at Action News Now. Just head to actionnewsnow.com and click on news links to find all of our area's evacuation maps in one spot. It was a gorgeous final day of spring out there today as temperatures felt more like April or May than June. Meteorologist Allie-Ann McCord has our forecast. Hey, Allie-Ann.
Well, Blake, happy Saturday, and it is Father's Day weekend. We've had pretty quiet conditions in the Sacramento Valley, but we have been, of course, tracking those showers and storms that have been trying to fire up in the most northern portion of our area because of the potential of lightning from these storms that could, of course, cause some wildfires. Now, when it comes to these showers and storms, they are looking like they are losing a little bit of energy. So going to continue to keep our eyes on those. But when it comes to the current wind conditions, it's not rather too breezy there towards Mount Shasta. Current wind speeds there up to 2 miles per hour. In the Sacramento Valley, winds are ranging from 4 up to 8 miles per hour. And you're probably enjoying that light breeze considering temperatures in the Sacramento Valley are in the upper 80s right now. 87 in Chico, 90 in Redding. And we are looking at the heat building again tomorrow, actually building a bit more for our Father's Day. So for the Klamath Mountains tomorrow, temperatures low 90s there in Weaverville and Hayfork, for French Gulch, as well as with plenty of sunshine anticipated. Making our way over to the east, Chester not too bad, 84 degrees, and Mineral at 78, Bernie up to 88 degrees. And in the foothills, temperatures also going to be in those 80s. 86 anticipated tomorrow in Paradise with winds out of the southwest between 5 to 7 miles per hour. And there's a sunshine across the region, but we could be seeing Redding almost getting to the triple digits for Father's Day tomorrow. And we are looking at those mid to upper 90s a bit further to the south as well. But I've got the details you need to know coming up.
All right, thanks, Allie-Ann. CAL FIRE and the Oroville Fire Department will be conducting a 400-acre prescribed burn at the Oroville Airport this upcoming Wednesday. CAL FIRE's Butte unit says that the burn operation will treat hazardous fuels and enhance natural resources around the Oroville Airport. The project contributes to CAL FIRE's vegetation management program goal of treating 100,000 acres annually in California. CAL FIRE announced another controlled burn in Butte County next week, this time on 192 acres south of Forbstown Road, north of Phoenix Hill. CAL FIRE says the prescribed burns are essential for reducing fire fuels in areas of Butte County that have not seen fire in more than 2 decades. The burn will take place on Thursday, weather permitting. CAL FIRE is carrying out a 280-acre prescribed burn at Gore Ranch in Shasta County next week. The burn will take place near Texas Springs Road from Monday to next Sunday. CAL FIRE says the burn is part of their ongoing effort to reduce the risk of wildfires, provide training for firefighters, and help improve rangeland conditions. The Butte County Veterans Stand Down Chili Cook-Off took place at the Bambi Inn in Butte Meadows today. Action News Now reporter Christine Stoddard was there for the popular fundraiser for the Butte County Veterans Stand Down.
The VA is awesome with us, but a lot of our veterans are homeless, and it brings them into a spot where they could get all of the services to try and get them off the street. And it just helps build the camaraderie that we all miss from being in the service.
That's really what the Butte County Veterans Stand Down Chili Cook-Off is about, supporting vets.
Veterans statistically have faced many challenges reintegrating into society after completing their service. But this chili competition shows that they are not alone. Butte County is here to support our veterans.
The cook-off at the Bambi Inn in Butte Meadows featured 19 chili cooks, plus a raffle and merch sales to benefit the Veterans Stand Down. The Fall Stand Down is a free 3-day event that provides supplies and resources for vets, like food, clothing, and counseling.
Could you tell me how you served our country?
I was in the U.S. Army. I served in the first Gulf War, the Desert Shield, Desert Storm, as a cook. And I loved every moment of it. I was stationed in Germany and had a ball.
Thank you for your service.
Because good eats abound, but it's not just about winning for the cooks, it's about supporting vets as a community.
Don, why are you participating in this year's chili cook-off?
Well, we enjoy cooking chili and we like to do things for the veterans. So we're members of the Elks, and the Elks do big things for veterans.
It's just a lot of fun. I enjoy talking to people, and it's for the veterans too. It's a wonderful fundraiser. It raises a lot of money.
Being able to go off the grid and just being surrounded by nature and being able to have conversations from different backgrounds, just experience this together.
And with a line down the road, the supporters are pouring in.
Raise money to get everything we need, like the food and the gear and all of our pay for the warehouse and do all this stuff that we have in overhead throughout the year.
We're just an hour and a half into the event and they've already sold 600 tickets. In Butte Meadows, I'm Christine Stoddard for Action News Now.
To find out more about the Butte County Veterans Stand Down, just head to our website. You'll find the link under News Links. A heads up for drivers in the Oroville area, Caltrans says it will begin overnight lane closures on Highway 162 between the Feather River Bridge and Foothill Boulevard tomorrow through Wednesday, July 1st. It's a part of the Highway 162 paving project. Officials say the $26 million project will rehabilitate curbs, gutters, sidewalks, and ADA-compliant curb ramps, drainage system improvements, traffic control operations, and electrical work associated with traffic signals and lighting will also take place. The lane closures will take place every night from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Drivers should once again prepare for major delays tonight and into the morning on Interstate 5 near the Cottonwood Creek Bridge as work continues on the Joint Seal project near the Tehama-Shasta County line. Work in the southbound lane started back up last night, with one lane being closed through tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. There will also be off and on-ramp closures at the Gas Point southbound on-ramp and the Bowman on-ramp heading north. Work will continue next week if the project is not finished. In Los Angeles, newly released body camera video is offering a closer look at what happened before police killed a woman's dog at a Canoga Park apartment complex last weekend. CBS's Brittany Ermon has the story.
This is the 911 call that brought LAPD to a Canoga Park apartment complex.
LA City 911 operator 972.
Around 8:55 Saturday night, a resident requested a wellness check for her neighbor.
She's been screaming, "Oh my God," for 20 minutes. Like something really bad happened.
That wellness check can be seen in this LAPD body camera video. An officer knocks on the door. A woman answers and a dog begins barking. Officers ask the woman to put the dog away. She apologizes and closes the door. As they wait outside, officers can be heard commenting on the dog.
Dude, I ain't getting bit by that, bro.
When the woman opens the door a second time, officers ask whether the dog has been put away.
Is the dog put away?
The woman responds that the dog is not aggressive. Moments later, as the woman turns away, the dog exits the apartment. This happens next.
Put him in.
Gunshots ring out, screams from the dog's owner follow. The family's legal team calls the video shocking. In a statement, they note officers were responding to a well-being check, not a report of violence or a domestic dispute. He says Marie Mersai, the dog's owner, was cooperative and repeatedly told officers the dog was not dangerous. The attorney also questions whether officers had other options available before deadly force was used. Former Police Sergeant Patrick O'Malley reviewed the body camera video. He believes that fear will likely play a key role in the department's investigation.
There is no doubt that dog came out the door and rushed towards him. He obviously interpreted like he was going to get bit or attacked by the dog.
O'Malley says if he were in that situation, he would have looked for other options.
The last thing I'm going to do is shoot a dog. I'm going to try to kick the dog. I'm going to try to push the dog with my foot. I'm going to do something before I'm going to shoot a dog.
He explained investigators will ultimately have to determine whether the officer's response was reasonable.
An everyday trained officer with that amount of experience take the same deadly force action. And that's what the investigation is going to show.
Back here closer to home, happening tonight, the CHP Reading office is conducting a maximum enforcement period as they look for drivers under the influence. Beginning just a few minutes ago at 6 p.m. and going until 5:59 a.m., the CHP will be out and about in Reading city limits as they look to keep the roads safe. They say if you plan on going out and using substances, to make the right choice and designate a sober driver.
3 days after President Trump signed an agreement with Iran, tensions in the region remain high as Tehran is already saying the U.S. and Israel violated the terms of the deal. I'm Torian Small at the White House with the latest.